Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a little Valentine's Day look. I really wanted to sit down and do something very themed, something kind of extra, and it might not be something you go out in or go shopping in, but if you're going to a party and you want to be the baddest bitch there, this is gonna be the look for you, sweetie. So if you want to see me transform this mug into a little Valentine's Day moment, then just keep on watching. Now the first thing we're going to do is start off with some ColourPop No Filter Concealer. And I'm just going to lay this down as a base on the eyes so that we can lay down some shadows. Now I'm going to take some Maybelline Full Coverage Powder and we're just going to lightly set all of this so that it stays in place. Now these are actually from Walmart. They were really inexpensive. Now I cut out the general shape and I kind of cut off the bottom, that way it sits on the lash line, and we might have to cut it a little bit more. Now we're gonna kind of line this one up closer to the edge of the eye, that way we can go in with some other little shapes up in this region. Now I'm gonna take some of the shade Pinkity Drinkity from the Morphe James Charles palette. Now in with the shade Skip, and we're gonna go right over Pinkity Drinkity. Now I'm gonna go in with the light purple shade next door to that and pack that right on the line where those two meet. And then last but not least, we're gonna go in with the deepest purple shade and work that right up at the top. Okay, now that we have this heart done, we can peel back the sticky dude. And it's not perfect, obviously, so we're gonna go back in with concealer and clean it, but this is just to get a basic shape down. Now I'm gonna take a really small heart and I wanna do that one right here. Since this one is so small, we're just gonna do one shade. Now to clean that up, I'm just gonna take some of the ColourPop concealer on a small little liner brush and just cover up all those spaces. On this eye, we're just gonna do two small ones, and we're gonna do the smaller one purple. Now we're gonna go in with my trusty mixture of the Too Faced Born This Way and the Becca Aqua Luminous. And we're gonna cover this mug, girl. Any other guys out there ever shave your face and then like the hair starts growing back in and it's like tearing up your sponge, or is that just me? Now that we're all one color, we're gonna quickly conceal and brighten this face. And then again, we're gonna set with the Maybelline Full Coverage Powder. This is also a great alternative for foundation on a natural day. It gives you a nice bit of coverage on its own, and especially if you hydrate the skin beforehand, I find that it really just sits on the skin really nice. I'm gonna take the ABH Blush Trio in Cocktail Party and dip into that pink shade. I want to keep this close to the nose. Shout out to my girl Evan for being the coolest girl around, and we both have a love for putting a blush everywhere, so this one is for you, sis. Now I'm also gonna dip into this more sparkly shade. This is from the Pool Party Trio. I'm just gonna kind of dust that over it to just bring a little more of a neon flare. Now with the Fawn Bronzer, we're gonna blend all of this together a little bit more because I know it isn't looking the most blended, but we still have more things to do, so just sit tight. And I'm really gonna like overload everything when I put it on. That's usually my trick, is to just get it in a good blended layer, and then we'll go in and, you know, kind of even everything out. I'm gonna take that brush from my base powder, and I'm just gonna go around the edges of this and underneath it and just really clean it all up and get it very blended and airbrushed. And we're gonna go up about halfway into where we put that bronzer, just so that everything is really blended. Now this is when the fun starts. I'm gonna take these glitters and I'm gonna mix them together. Now I'm gonna take some of the glitter primer from NYX and we're gonna do a little glitter tear moment. We're just gonna stamp these on. That's just so pretty. This is also a really good trick if you're going out somewhere and you know you can wear glitters like this, because if you don't want to worry about your concealer creasing, you know, just slap some glitter over it, girl. What creases? So now that we have the little glitter tears, it's time for lips. I'm gonna go in with the shade Popsicle Dream from Jeffree Star. If you didn't watch my Jeffree Star unboxing video, girl, what are you doing? But this is where I got that. And then for a little touch of extraness, we're gonna do an ombre with the shade Diva. And just because you can never have too much blush, I'm gonna kind of mix all of these together. Now I already had my brows on, but I'm just gonna go kind of back over it because I got some powder on them. Now quickly I'm gonna throw on some mascara and some of these Violet Voss lashes. These are in the style Sexy and I Know It, like EYE. And while this is drying, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody that watches my videos. I know I don't have a huge following, but sometimes making these videos can be a little hard just because I don't know, you know, how they're gonna be receptive or if people are gonna like them, because I do a lot of crazy things on my channel. But thank you to everyone that stuck around and is still here today, because these looks are for you. I'm also gonna highlight with the Kat Von D little triangle highlighting palette. I'm taking the shade Pink Opal. And just to kind of add that little extra vibe, I added some purple little stones to outline this heart. It's not the world's most perfect shape, but you know, it's something. So I'm gonna go do this hair and I will be right back for the final product. This is the final look. I'm really living for how this turned out. I think it's really fun and festive. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video and if you made it to the end, don't forget to leave me a little thumbs up or a little comment just to spread a little love, and I will see you on the next one.